The author is sorry for mispronouncing fiery and fieriness throughout this video. Please understand fury as fiery and fieriness as fieriness. Furiness is a state of the highest vibration. In scientific language we may say, in the morning meditation you tune the fibers or waves of your soul so that they vibrate high. Burning, fieriness and fiery condition are just other words for the vibration of your being of light with a high frequency. You attune the strings of the harp of your being to the frequency of purity, power, joy, love, and light. You ramp up the vibrations of your being of light and unfold it like a fan. You build up your fiery body, whereby its conscious life begins. By increasing your vibration, you overcome the mere material state of your being. Here is a short video in which this process is illustrated. Beethoven's music makes you feel the gigantic potential that lies hidden deep within you and is now beginning to manifest itself. When the fibers of purity, power, joy and love of your being of spirit vibrate high, you radiate these qualities. They are reflected in your aura. Now you are pure, powerful, joyful, and loving. Like a sculptor, you are creating a great, beautiful, and strong soul with a golden aura. Build well each day some part of the eternal structure. Be smart. Upgrade yourself. We are artists. The work of art that we are creating is ourselves. When you are busy with the inner work on your eternal individuality, you are at the same time the artist and the work of art. The thinker pointed out the similarity of the work of thinking to that of sculpture. Urusvati knows that, like sculptors, we chisel out the foundations for the broadening of consciousness. We have already found out many times this labor is possible in all, even the most terrible circumstances. It is precisely the everyday difficulties which offer the best opportunities for embellishing your true inner self. That must not remain abstract. You have to feel whether your soul is alive, your fire burning, your being of light ramped up, and your aura shining golden. You are very well in a position to determine the frequency of your own vibration. Tuning myself to a high frequency, ramping up, how exactly does that work? In order to raise the frequency of the vibration of the strings, waves or fibers, purity, strength, joy and love of your spiritual ego, you should descend deep into your inner being, hearken to the voice of your heart, and remember what we said at the beginning of this broadcasting about these qualities. Your soul has no desire for material things and is not affected by the events on this earth. It is indestructible, and with its spiritual power, psychic energy, able to master its body and the circumstances. Your eternal individuality is happy about all conditions because it can only grow through them, and it loves everything that exists. If you become aware of this, you will automatically enter a state of purity, power, joy, and love. Then you are in high spirits. We discover a secret. Purity, power, joy, and love are first states of your consciousness and then become states of your being. Your consciousness is the true reality. When you change your consciousness, you change your being. Feariness is a state of your being of purity, power, joy, and love. In its original, immaculate nature, your soul is pure, powerful, joyful, and loving. So you only have to penetrate in meditation through all the dirt, all the accumulations you have gathered around your eternal individuality in the course of millions of years, and get back to this ideal state, which actually exists, but lies hidden deep within you. You should feel this original purity and greatness of your inner being with pride and shame. Then you can let these qualities slowly grow out from your inside until they gradually appear on the outside as well. It is possible to augment fieriness by direct or indirect means. Indirect means include the rhythm of movements, of singing and of lamentations, but simpler and more natural is the bonfire of the heart. Fieriness nurtured by the heart is useful. If the picture of lighting your fire does not help you, we can also choose another idea. You may fill yourself with the spirit of purity, power, joy, light, and love. You find this spirit not only within yourself, You may also absorb it from space, just like a giant telescope takes up cosmic rays. Even the highest beings must be filled with spirit in order to act. The expression "be filled" is quite precise, for indeed one needs to be filled. This means filling oneself with an abundance of the Spirit. But does this not also mean that we must enter into contact with a hierarchy? Only by drawing the Spirit from the highest source do we receive renewal and intensification of the fiery energy. That is why it is not indicated anywhere that a person should withdraw in spirit. On the contrary, seekers should be filled with the power of the Spirit that leads to light. How do I fill myself with the Spirit? We had already said, it is in meditation that comfort and knowledge, as well as purity, power, joy, and love flow into you. The fiery condition is not established once and for all in the morning and then lasting for the rest of the day. It is a constant exercise. The instruction not to practice Agni Yoga in a monastery in the Himalayas, but in the middle of everyday life, takes on a whole new dimension. When you practice fieriness, you are constantly doubly busy. On the outer level with your earthly work, and at the same time on the inner level with safeguarding your high vibration. While you are working in everyday life, you are continuously asking yourself, how can I avert harm, a drop in vibration from my soul? How can I use the situation to my advantage by promoting the growth, the increase in fieriness of my eternal individuality? Not for a single hour should one extinguish within oneself the flame of lofty thinking. The highest sage loses his power if he ceases to think about the future abode. People will ask whether prolonged thought about the supermundane will impede their earthly activities. Indeed, this thinking should accompany one even during the hour of most intense activity. It is beautiful if someone can always carry within himself a lofty thought. The exercise establishing the fiery state is successfully carried out only when you really feel how you have transformed and became ignited, how you turned into a different being, a man of spirit, how the spirit fire, the flame of enthusiasm burns within you, and how your body of light radiates greatness, strength, and beauty. What an achievement! Now you actually are a great, strong, and beautiful creature with a sublime, golden emanation. Are you a magician or a miracle doctor that you can turn someone small, weak, and ugly into a great, strong, and beautiful person? Well, we are not talking about physical strength or beauty, but about true inner greatness, about a beautiful soul, You can shape your eternal being yourself with your own strength, with spiritual means, like an artist, his work of art. The secret of a great, beautiful, attractive man does not lie in the outward appearance of his person or life, but in the fieriness, the enthusiasm that radiate from him. The new man is a beautiful soul. Take Socrates as an example, who was downright ugly and whose external life, as a simple man in distressed circumstances, with his quarrelsome wife Xanthippe, had nothing sublime, great, or beautiful about it. Nevertheless, he was one of the most brilliant souls of all times. You feel the beauty of your being of light, your aura. This is not imagination, as you can see from the fact that you also sense precisely when your vibration drops, and you, your emanations, actually become ugly. In daily life, you have to watch carefully what elevates you, what drags you down. It is in particular from mistakes that you can learn. You can feel for yourself what increases your vibration and strengthens your fieriness. Above all, sublime, in other words, uplifting, thoughts, feelings, words, and deeds. When performing a heroic deed, one's vibrations are raised, awareness of physical sensations disappears, and the entire being is filled with a fiery insight. Each thought about the supermundane raises the vibrations and fills the consciousness with fiery striving. The happiness of your life depends on the nature of your thoughts. Our life is the product of our thoughts. Furthermore, it is high ideas and great ideals which arouse your enthusiasm. And in addition, nature, art, especially music, a visit to a museum, concentrated work, and the solemnity of a church. Of course, joy increases your vibration. It should be reasoned that, first of all, the highest vibrations must be maintained. Joy provides such vibrations, just as does exalted striving. Each good joy, even the most ordinary, heightens one's vibrations. Thus can be shown how a joyous person is made stronger. Isn't here the cat biting its own tail? I am to create joy in order to attain the fiery condition, which is a state of joy. The solution of the riddle is: find joy within yourself, awaken it in your own interior, then your vibration will increase. But we do not want to assemble a long list of factors as in a textbook. Valuable is only to make your own experience of what elevates you and to align your daily practice with it.